miss it like them. That one there I got shot them.
No, we're not doing that. No way. No way. No, we're not doing that. We never release 100 songs for the year. I only 10 of them shot. We not talk and come and when we have uncertain thing, we never take back with shot. The people them a complain, say no reggae now make again, I just be a rip-up. They complaining to stop dancehall, now go pop down, get just a bill back. Make we start for the quality in the world.
That's a mad one right there, you know. That is a mad tune right there. I ain't lying to you. I ain't lying. It's all about the mad referee rhythm. And on the phone, I got the mad spider, aka Taranchyla. Are you in the building?
Yeah, I'm there. What's good?
Bad boss. Listen, man. Well, okay. Let me say this. First of all, man, this tune here, yeah, we're not doing that. When I first heard this song, I'm like, yes, because I play music and enough music don't last. You know what I mean? So, can you explain, okay, where that come from then, man? Where that come from?
Well, the thing is, I'm a selector myself, you know, so it was one of those things where, you know, it was just one of those things that had to be said. And, you know, one of the things about being an artist is you have to not be afraid.
Yeah.
To do songs about topics that will ultimately start conversation, you know, about certain things. It's basically like, you know, holding a mirror up to yourself. You can't be afraid to do that as a person or as an artist.
Right.
So I just decided to put out a song reflecting what seems to be the general consensus of, you know, the reggae music fans.
Yeah.
So that said, that's why that's basically the concept behind the song.
Oh, big. So listen, do you feel like, okay, because for people that don't know, I'm sure they do, but they don't realise, you are Taranchyla from the big sound Poison Dart, yeah? Big sound killer around the world and thing.
Yes, I am, in living colours.
See, that's a big thing. So listen, do you think that playing sound has helped you become the artist that you are today?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely. It was one of the reasons why I chose to take this road.
Okay.
To get to where I am musically, as opposed to, you know, just trying to be an artist, because what the sound business allowed me to do was it allowed me to get the exposure from the other side. So as an artist, when I'm dealing with sound men as far as negotiating dub plates or when I'm making songs, trying to figure out what can translate to the audience best.
Yeah.
I have first-hand knowledge of that now as a selector.
See.
So it gives me a little advantage. Somewhat.
You see, and that's the thing, you know, now, when you do dub plates, man, your dub plates got to be on the top level, because you know what a good dub plate is, you get me?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, man, that's a positive thing. So what, can you take us back then to the early years of you starting in the sound system, because you was a selector first, before the artist, right?
Well, that's the funny thing. I was actually an artist first.
Wow.
Before a selector.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right,
you know, this all started in New York, you know. I was actually an artist first. Okay. And what I did was I kind of put it down for a little while, like, you know, put it on the back burner.
Yeah.
And like I said, I chose the selector approach. It was something that I enjoyed doing.
Okay.
And I was pretty good at it.
Yeah.
So, you know, not to mention, at the time, it was a lot easier to bust as a selector than as an artist. Let's be for real.
Right.
You know, so I chose to go that way. And I moved here to Florida in 1996.
Okay.
And by 98, I started to play a sound in Orlando by the name of King Chalice.
I know that sound there.
And, you know, we had a couple big clashes by 99. Clashed Rodigan, actually. That was my first big clash.
That's what I was going to say. That was a big clash. Because Rodigan had one case in that clash, man. You know what I mean? That was a big clash, that one.
One-on-one.
Yeah.
Like the good old days, one-on-one, where we went tune for tune for like an hour and a half in that there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was amazing.
See.
That was my first big clash. Rodigan, Black Cat, Jaro, you know, the list goes on.
Right.
And in 2000, I joined Poison Dart.
Okay.
And the rest is basically history from there.
Man.
So, but as far as the artist thing, I decided to pick it up, you know, as time went on. You know, it's really my first love. So,
yeah.
You know, it got to the point where I just got tired of playing everybody else's stuff.
Yeah.
You know, I wanted everybody playing my stuff.
Yeah, see. So, and it's happening.
Daddy English. I know how it's
Daddy English are big things.
Is Daddy English original big? You know the
as far as, okay, as on the sound system tip now, yeah, I know in my opinion, the greatest selector is Squingy, and I know Squingy is one of your good friends. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Squingy was like more than a friend. He's like an older brother.
Wow.
To me,
Okay.
In many ways.
All right. So, can you like describe one of your most memorable moments with Squingy?
Wow, there are way too many to name.
Yeah, fair enough.
I'll tell you this much though.
Okay.
One of the most memorable moments was, we were in a dance playing. I'm trying to remember what city it was. We've toured down so many countries now.
Okay.
I don't remember which dance it was particularly, which country, but I called him the Michael Jordan of the sound business.
Yeah.
And so we were, I was calling him Michael throughout the night, and then he started calling me Kobe. And the crowd was getting into it, so it was kind of cool.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
So when we went Bunty for Bunty that night, it was Michael versus Kobe. It was pretty awesome.
Yeah, big. That's big. Oh, that's nice, man. You know what I mean? You're a producer at the moment, isn't it? You're a producer also, not just an artist.
Yes,
right.
I am.
Right, so I got this rhythm here, man, the Island Breeze rhythm. Yeah? So talk about that rhythm for us, please, and we're going to feature that song in just a second.
Island Breeze. How that rhythm came about was, I have a co-conspirator when it comes to production, you know?
Yeah.
Big up Froggy Man Squad anyway in there.
Big.
It was him and I that put together the Man Spider production camp, and, after a while, Delhi got involved. Wow. Delhi has his own camp, Pure Music.
Okay.
And Delhi helps us out in a lot of different ways with Man Spider. He's like a mentor in a lot of ways. So big up Delhi Ranx.
Definitely.
Brother.
Definitely.
Island Breeze rhythm came about. We were talking about an old school feel, Because, Froggy and I are both selectors. So we were talking about a rhythm that sounds would want to cut dub plates on.
Yeah.
But to put new tunes on it. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
And that's how that got put together. Big up to Cypress in Boston, because he actually made the skeleton, the bare bones drum and bass for the rhythm.
All right.
And we just built upon that, and the rest is history. Buju heard it, he loved it. Wayne Wonder loved it.
Wow. They
voiced started, and then the rhythm just built itself up from there.
Wow. All right, then listen, what we're going to do right now, man, we're going to feature your track on it called Turn It Up, yeah? It's a big song. I don't want the people to know this song, man. It's proper, you get me?
Respect.
All right, here it goes. Right here, Taranchyla on 96.6 GFM.
Power to the Trinity.
Daddy English, I know what's a waste for it. See?
Daddy English, a big thing.
Daddy English, original big, you're going to play see them.
Them ya you turn up, come fi skin up. Them ya you turn up, come fi wrap up. When you play that rhythm, ya the dance and bust up. Mad Spider there, so the thing get turn up with Tony up. Taranchyla a Tony up. The Trinity a Tony up.
You know we come to it music our life, not just a hustle. Now is it we out of financial trouble. Couple bad song on road, that no mean we not struggle. Still it feel good for you, with tune them a juggle. For me, I little you me the elders a preach. From you to this feeling of fight, the money I go reach. And when the money reach, some of your friend them a go turn me in a leech. Them actions now match the speech. Watch them
Tony up. Taranchyla a Tony up. The Trinity a Tony up.
You know we come to it since we come around. See, the people give me the title, them a crown. We, some boy I like it, so I'm a drive it down. We, them say something I shock and off the ground. We, no, we are artists, we try we own a tune them, so we not fit trace. Take a belt and go round them, enough of them a waste. Have time and space, and them alone a run in a race, and them still can't place. That's why.
Turn it up, Island Breeze rhythm. That is the voice of Taranchyla, man. That is a big one. That's a big one right there, boss. Respect for that one, Serious.
Yeah, man. Respect. That's one of my favorites, one of my personal favorites.
Wow, because listen, right, because let me just say this, right, because I know you're going to have to explain this in a second, but you got the Trinity there, yeah, with yourself, Mad Squad, and Delhi Ranx. And what I see as an outsider looking in, the music that you guys are putting out, it's good music. It's timeless. You understand?
Yeah.
How does that happen, man? How does it happen?
That's the point of the exercise.
Man.
I mean, one of the most interesting things about the business now is that with the advent of the internet and releasing songs on MP3, it seems like the filter for music is essentially not there anymore. When I say the filter, I mean in terms of, you know, the actual screening. It's like, you know, back in the days, you were pressing songs on 45, you couldn't really waste the pressings with, you know, mediocre songs, so to speak.
Exactly.
So you had to make sure your best foot went forward at all times.
Yep.
Well, now that nobody's pressing 45s anymore, they're just zipping up files and uploading.
Exactly.
It's like every song that gets recorded comes out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And
that's a practice that we do not take up.
Good.
You know, we record a lot.
Good.
But we screen our songs, and, you know, we pick the best projects out of all of the projects that we do, and we decide, all right, this one, you know, as opposed to, because for the Island Breeze, I actually did 4 different songs.
Okay. Oh, man.
On that rhythm.
So
that was the best one. And you know what I'm saying? So we went with that one.
So we're not going to hear those songs at all. We won't hear any of those songs that you recorded.
Well, I mean, I might take it and flip it on another rhythm. I might take a concept from that song and build on it for another project. You never know what happens.
Fair enough.
You know, it just wasn't meant to come out on that rhythm. The one that was meant to come out is the one that's out.
Right.
You know, that's how the art is sometimes.
Man, so what's the vibe like then in the studio? I can just imagine there's just pure bubbly vibes going on in there, man, and you guys creating this nice music, you know? Wow.
Yeah. Even the conflicts are bubbly.
Yeah.
You know?
Okay.
Because we all have different approaches to the thing. You know what I'm saying? So every now and then you have a difference in opinion, but apart from music, we're all friends.
Yeah.
So, you know, it doesn't really boil over to anything ridiculous.
Fair enough.
You know, it actually makes the music a bit spicier.
Yeah.
Because it keeps it from becoming complacent.
Right.
You know?
Right.
As you can see with our rhythms that we put out, the sound constantly changes. And that's evidence of the different approaches that we have to the thing, you know?
See, keep it moving like that, man. That's positive. So what, can you tell us then any artists that, what artists are you listening to right now other than yourself and your camp, that?
Well, big up to my brother Buju Banton.
Definitely.
You know?
Yeah.
I find myself going through his old catalog a lot.
Okay.
You know? Recently, you know, in light of everything that's taking place.
That English,
I'm listening to a lot of female artists too, especially Elaine.
All right.
You know,
all right.
I mean, I might as well put this out on the air. I have a musical crush on Elaine.
Bad. I made that. You're not wrong with that.
Yeah, I have a musical crush on her.
Okay.
She's somebody I definitely would like to work with in the future.
See, we'll make that happen.
I also listen to a lot of other genres of music, not just reggae and dancehall.
Okay.
You know?
All right.
You know, Sade is in my iPod right now.
Sade.
So,
nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, she's special. You know, I listen to a lot of different things. You can pull inspiration from a lot of different places. You'd be surprised.
Right. See, that's another thing there, man. Because on the rhythm there, the sweet corn rhythm, the song there. What was it called? I already knew.
Long time you know.
Yeah, long time you know. That, man, yo, the picture you pasted on that, it says mad, and it's like you just laugh. You have to laugh at it, man. You know what I mean? I know the Galveston can relate to it. You know what I mean? So yeah, it's positive, man. Respect for that one.
Yeah. That was actually personal experience.
Okay. Wow.
You know?
So you actually did that.
Yeah. You know, slightly exaggerated, but personal experience.
Fair enough.
Exclusive reggae music.
Yeah, she didn't actually come home and see the girl laying on my settee.
Okay.
But, you know, she ended up seeing her eventually, but it wasn't right when she got home.
Okay. Fair enough, man. I get you. All right, then. So, based on that now, can you let people out there know how to pick a real woman that's not going to do those kind of things to you?
That English, a big.
Well,
that English, original big.
The serious part about that question is... You never really know.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? You just have to be a proper judge of character, and you yourself have to not put certain energy out there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because everything in life moves in circles. This is what I believe.
Right.
So it's a situation where you might have done something to somebody and you feel like you got away scot-free because nothing came of that situation.
Yeah.
And then you'll get yourself into another situation,
exactly.
And all of a sudden, out of nowhere, something happens to you.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? So the universe has a way of balancing everything out. So you just have to not put certain energy out there.
Yeah.
And then hope for the best from there.
Exactly. Fair enough, man. I can appreciate that, man. Can you let us know then, right now you're doing the artist thing, are you done with Sound Clash?
Absolutely not.
Good. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I like that. Okay, there. Good. All right. Is it
Absolutely not.
Good then?
It's now about the right clashes,
Yeah.
as opposed to the most clashes.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because clash has been on a downswing lately.
Yeah.
Just I was telling you before, everything in circles and cycles.
Yeah.
So clash is about to make a resurgence. It's about to come back on an upswing.
Wow.
And you know, so us clash heads, we just gotta hold the faith. It's gonna come back around.
Thank you, man. Please,
It might not come back around in the same form that we expected to, but it will come back around.
That's good.
We just have to hold the faith.
I'm
So
happy
I'm
for
not
that.
giving up on clash. No, sir.
Oh, thanks for that, man. Because I don't. There's many good selectors out there that's not clashing anymore, man. Like what? It needs to happen, man. You can't kill clash. Clash is part of our culture.
No, the thing is, it's gonna hit you eventually. It's like a retired athlete.
Yeah.
You
Okay.
know, you could say, yeah, I'm done with playing football, this, whatever.
Right.
And then something might happen. You'll see a game on TV or something.
Yeah. And you want.
And it'll just dry you out.
Yeah.
Before you know it, you're ready
Exactly.
to play again. You're
Fair
training and all kind of stuff. So when they say they're done with clash,
Yeah.
I mean, don't get me wrong. It's a very expensive hobby.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
I
I,
know
can
that.
understand the business aspect of it. But
Wow.
you know what I mean? It's a hard habit to put down.
Yeah,
You know?
it is. It is because like you're juggling whatever you're doing, and you're trying to spend this big grands on these dub plates and thing, and you don't necessarily get that money back, do you?
Well, exactly. You know what I mean?
Okay.
And you just have to have the business sense to say, okay, you have to juggle and clash.
That English, a big thing.
That's the only way after a certain amount of years you're going to get some kind of a return on your investment.
Okay.
You know, and then you have to not overspend also.
Right.
When you're cutting dubs, you have to be smart.
Okay. See, because enough of okay. Well, that's another conversation, man. We can talk for days on
Yeah,
that.
that's a whole
You know,
other interview.
that's a whole other big thing, man. So, all right, then, you as an artist now, let us know what's happening next for you. What are you doing next?
Well, I have a few projects that'll be coming out within the next few weeks or so.
Okay.
I'm going to Japan in a couple of weeks.
Nice.
I'll be over there working with some Japanese artists. I'm going to do some exclusive stuff to be released over there.
Okay.
And, you know, I have a few other rhythms and we're releasing some singles and stuff like that also.
Okay.
And then later on to the year, you know, put an album out.
Yeah, fair enough. We look forward to that, man. We look forward to
Right,
that.
when the album comes out, that's when the fun starts.
Yeah, you see, that's when everything goes crazy, man.
Because that's when you guys in the UK actually will get to see me a little bit. You know what I mean?
Exactly, man. Yeah, other than on the clash stage, you know, we want to see you performing the thing. Because the first time,
see me on stage, innit?
you get me. 'Cause
So,
the first time I heard your music, I didn't once think that it was the Taranchyla from Poison Dart. Yeah, it's not until the Sweet Corn rhythm came out. The Sweet Corn rhythm is what let me know as wow, this really is him. It really is you, man.
yeah. It's funny because a lot of people are still putting two and two together.
See,
as far as that goes. So it's a pleasant surprise to a lot of people, which is fun.
yeah, okay, I understand that. So listen then, if it's possible, can you please give us a piece of freestyle and let us hear this vocal that you've got, man?
All right, let's see.
Okay. Or whatever you want to do. Whatever you want to do, it's all good. Get comfortable.
All right. Well, since you played one of my personal favorite songs.
Okay.
And you know, the one on the Madref, I'm getting a lot of feedback about that tune.
It's positive, man.
So I'm gonna have to give them the second verse.
Go on then.
Of the tune, because to me that verse is most poignant. So, you know, the second verse of the song, how it go? Do all the thing I move, you think a rat race or run garment without a song, they must say you pop down.
That English, a
To me like a whooping and them want it to turn too much in a circulation, make your body drop a ground. Simple economics, me I used to explain how we are dilute with things. Daily ranks and match mind, a quality over quantity, we have to always a sing. So me say, now we release a 100 and I'm waiting at him shot.
No, that way. Big, yo, hey, that's big, man. That's big. That is massive. Trust me, I can't believe that, man. I can't believe that. But boss, listen, I want to say to you, man, well done, and keep doing what you're doing, man. You're doing it right, so just keep doing it, you know. Please.
Yeah, enough respect. And bless up to all the listeners over there in the UK.
Yeah.
I'll see y'all soon.
Definitely, man.
Trinity will be coming at you.
Right. So, all right, listen, big up all your people then before you go, please.
Yeah, man. Big up Ranx, big up Froggy Man Squad. Big up Striker Man Squad in the building.
Yeah,
We got another artist in money. Yo, trust me, we have a stable over here of talent.
I know that.
And over the course of time, you're gonna hear it come out. Big up the Pies North family, Kirky C, the whole fam up.
Yeah.
You know the thing go already.
Yeah.
Big up to my UK peeps. Big up President Kennedy. You don't know.
Wow.
Everything good. Be the bum. The world.
Yeah.
You say.
Big. Taranchyla, big up yourself, man. Respect for that, man.
More hits.
All right, kid. Bless up, innit?
Bless.
Taranchyla, I feel. Curry, how them feel?
It's in the smash them with him. Taranchyla.
Yo, them say we high, how them feel like? No, them can't take with stride, never ever. Yo, Trinity we go in at them. That one hit up or shot them. Yo, some sing. I could not weed them attack. I could not weed them attack. See we
That English, I know what I win.
That English, a big
Easy,
thing.
that English. Original big, you know the place, see there.